Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. This is Sandy Rutherford. Welcome to Wednesday's Wealth Live with Sandy R. Beautiful day. It's September. Man, summer's over. Kids are back in school. And away we go, right? Now it's time. How many of us have slowed a little bit in the effort to really work hard over the summer because of legitimate stuff, whether it's kids or summer vacations or cottage time or whatever? But we go, it's September. Now's the time. Really common, right? All right, I just want to make sure that I think I am all good here. Yeah, I think we're good. So this is just my, 10, 15 minutes every Wednesday, or most Wednesdays, where I get to share the wealth, because working with Bob Proctor, the top success and prosperity teacher in the world, and studying Bob's teachings and so many others, whether it's Thomas Troward or Neville Goddard or Maxwell Maltz, or there's so many. There's a wealth of powerful, awesome material to share with you, and that's why I hop on. And so if you are live with me, or if you are on the replay, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love your comments, your questions. Let's keep a conversation going, because we live at our Success Academy. We live by the motto, together we thrive, because we do. We're way better together, learning from each other. You pick up something that I won't see, or vice versa. You'll say, oh yeah, I got this from it. And I'll go, whoa, I didn't catch that at all. So we really do learn from each other, and together we truly do thrive. So welcome to today's, and what I've got for today is a perfectly timed one, given it's September, time to rev it up, right? How to stop big dream goals from seeming so big and unreachable. And you're probably thinking, how does that mesh with kids are in school, summer's over, time to rev it up? Okay, you'll see the connection in a second. So first of all, are your goals big BHAGs, right? Big, hairy, audacious goals. Are they? They should be. They're not. Get them up there. Bump them up. You're worth it. Your success matters. Now, if you do have a big goal, is it big? Okay, yes. That's good. Is it unreachable? No. It may seem that way. But it's definitely not unreachable. So why do they seem unreachable? And here's why they're not unreachable, okay? Why do they seem unreachable? Because you don't know how success works. Did you know that success is a process? It's an exact science where there's certain things you've got to do, and in a certain order. Okay, most people don't know how success works. If you don't know how success works, you're running into obstacles. You're making it a lot harder for yourself. And when that's going on, boy, that big goal that you really do want can seem unreachable. So that's the first thing. Secondly, if it's a big goal, like, whoa, I want to 10 times my income, or I want to leave my job and start a brand new chapter in my own business, it's something you haven't done before. You've never experienced it before. So you actually don't have the mental muscles. Do you know what you do have, if you think of different sports, like maybe a golf swing, you do that often enough, you have the muscle memory to do that golf swing. Well, the same thing with our behaviors and what we're experiencing in life. If you've experienced, raising kids, you got the mental muscle memory to do that. You get what it's all about. There's lots of challenges that still always come up, but you still get what parenting all about. Your job, once you get comfortable in a job, you've got the mental muscle to do it. The programming. So you don't have it when you're going for big, huge goals, big dream goals. You've never experienced it. You don't have the mental muscle, which also means you don't have the programming, just the subconscious conditioning, your self-image and belief system. Okay. So if you don't have that programming, it's outside your programming which is outside your comfort zone. Because programming is the exact same thing as paradigms, subconscious conditioning, wiring, comfort zone. So when you have to get outside that comfort zone, it can feel really hard and this is too uncomfortable. Maybe my goal's too big. It's hard to reach it. Boy, this is hard work. I'm not sure I can get there. All that self-doubt starts to come in because you haven't been there before. It is outside your programming. Okay? So here's the thing. Most people bail on big, hairy, audacious goals. Most people bail because it is outside the comfort zone. So it's not comfortable being out there. You don't have that programming yet. Most people bail. So that's the first thing. It's outside the comfort zone. Most people bail because they can't see how. It's like, I'd love to do whatever it is, but how would I ever do that? I've never done this. And we talk ourselves out of it because we can't see how. You don't need to see how. I know that's a big stretch for most people to believe. You know what most of us will do? Yep, I'm going to commit to that big goal. As soon as I can figure out how, I can figure it out. Boom, okay, I'm going to go for it. That's not how success works. And if you already know how to get there, you can figure it out. It's not the big kinds of goals that you're capable of. You're selling yourself short. So most people bail because it's outside the comfort zone, because they can't see how, and then because that self-talk, that negative self-talk, that limiting self-talk kicks in. It's going, yeah, but how would I ever figure that out? I've never done that before. I'm not very good at this, and I don't know if I could do that. And then I don't, if I fail, then like wah. Isn't that Charlie Brown? I think the teacher talking to the kids in Charlie Brown. Wah. Anyway. I digress. So most people bail. Don't bail, please don't bail. Don't bail. You have the talent, the giftedness, the capability for achieving those BHAGs, those big, hairy, audacious goals. You have what it takes to achieve your dream goals. You've got to work on some of that self-image stuff. You've got a little bit of work to do, but you do not lack the talent and the giftedness and the capability. You don't. So don't bail because you think I don't have what it takes. Yes, you do. You don't know how success works. Understand. Find out how success works. And your path to success will be a whole hell of a lot easier. Okay? Don't bail. You have the talents. Find out how success works. You don't have to know how. You do not have to know how. Because when you find out how success works, that once you get crystal clear on the kind of success you're looking for in your life, then your mind knows has clarity about what kind of ideas to start popping to make things happen. And once you get all in committed, it shifts your thinking to a whole new level and you start popping new ideas. You don't have to know the how. You'll figure it out along the way. And I'm going to come back to that in a second. Actually, right now. Because the third thing is your BHAG, right? Your big dream goal, I call the top of the mountain. So it's the top of the mountain. When you're standing at the bottom of the mountain, and it's a big mountain and your goal's at the top, there's no way that you can see the whole path all the way up there, right? You can't. There's way too much mountain in the way. You can't see the whole path, but you can see base camp. Or base camp. So here's where I'm going to tie a loose end here. I started off talking about September. Summer's over. Kids are in school. It's time. it's time to kick it up a notch or three and go for making the rest of this year absolutely extraordinary. So a base camp goal would be something like a 90-day goal. Boom, perfect timing. It's September 8th. September 8th. 90 days takes you to December 8th, right before Christmas. 3-month goal. When you set a base camp goal, that's in alignment with, like, on the way to your dream goal at the top of the mountain. Your base camp goals don't challenge your belief system so much. They don't. It's way easier. Okay, you know what? Actually, 3 months out. Well, next month I'll have talked to these people and that people, and then I could actually get some sales going in the following month, and that would help. And so by Christmas, or by that 90-day, I could be here. Whoa, that would be cool. That's called a base camp goal. It doesn't challenge your belief system so much, but it's on the way to your BHAG. That's how to stop dream goals from seeming so big and unreachable. They are reachable. Again, you have what it takes. Find out more about how success works. Work on that programming. Shift that self-image programming to get it strong to support the kind of success you want. Okay? But for now, set a base camp goal. It's perfect timing, guys. Give yourself permission to go for it, starting right now. What do you want to achieve by Christmas that's on the way to your big dream goal? Let's do that. Let's do that together. Man, you know what? Together we do thrive. We can help each other. So if you would like, if you want to know more of how success works, okay? And if you want to experience how success works, then I invite you to our upcoming Fast Path to Success. It's our signature free training that will absolutely change and accelerate your path to success by showing you how success works and getting you to jump in and start making things happen and start moving towards that base camp goal. I'll share the link right here. All you have to do is, if you're in LinkedIn, I'll be live in LinkedIn. And if you're in Facebook, just be part of our Success Accelerator Facebook community. It's our private Facebook group where we hold the trainings, the live trainings, and all the information is there to sign up. And we have bonus sessions, in the Facebook group, in Success Accelerators. We have bonus sessions, we have giveaways, we have tips and tricks, we have our your daily vibe. There's so much value there for you. Please join. If that interests you at all, please join us in our Success Accelerator community. Again, I'll put the link right here. But if you're in LinkedIn and you're not in Facebook, the Fast Path to Success, the next one starts September 27th, okay? And I'll be live in LinkedIn. So either way, you can catch us. And that's if you want to really get yourself going now, setting that base camp goal, understanding how success works, getting that self-image, forget that negative self-talk. You do have the talent, the capability, the giftedness, so you don't lack it. So stop letting that negative self-talk, oh yeah, I'm not sure I could do that, or I've never done. Stop. You have what it takes. You got to decide, is that what I want? And that's the first part of how success works. And so I'm getting beyond myself. But I wanted to come at, that's how you stop big dream goals from seeming so big and unreachable. They're reachable. You just got to know how. Set that base camp goal. Join us for the Fast Path to Success. Join us in our Success Accelerator community. We're here to help. And we can all do this together, because together we truly thrive. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.